Playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gone. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try it left with ETN. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Working quickly here. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done. And now it's 4th and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll go for it, Goff. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. First down throw from Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off trying again here after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On is Hopkins for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Go.
Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Wentz. Cut by Jacobs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. We've got a close one here. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Go.
Running back sent in motion left. Now here's Wentz. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target or make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Turning to Jacobs on third. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Going run again with Jacobs. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Set!
They stick with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Set!
Motion man left is Johnson. 3rd and long for him here. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Washington! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. Goff now on 3rd down. Davis there to grab it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff on 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Goff back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. From the 39. That finds Jacobs complete. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throw on 3rd down. That's completed right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the air, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. From the gun, Goff. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Carlson's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
With this makes the score, Commanders 17, Saints 9.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Tucker now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Set it.
Jacobs running behind center. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Jacobs with it. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A give left side to Charbonnet. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up the sun, ain't no cages.
Come on, set. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 a multiple?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Now Wentz. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's go now.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. To throw is Wentz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Trying to push this past the marker, and he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw, gone. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's ETN on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter. They come in trailing. Second down now, 7 to go. Off play action, Goff. Finding Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Return starts from the goal line. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to...
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Go!
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready?
From the 28. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Secondly, Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Take go.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Go.
From the 42. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Wentz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt.
Let's go.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, it's ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he crosses midfield before going out. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll try it left with ETN. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. And that one's unsuccessful.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Got Evans. It's complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. They'll run. ETN. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Almost got it done himself on first. It's 5 yards and gives him second and goal at the 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
It's second and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Commanders 25.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 3. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds. That's a first down, but only 13 seconds left. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Searches from the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints, as with that, we sign off from D.C.